Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Nabila Balqish. My student number is 18611037. I'm going to answer the fourth questions, which is number 5. The questions is, what is the interaction hypothesis in second language acquisition? The interaction hypothesis in second language acquisition is a type of theories proposing that one of the most effective method in learning a new language through a personal and direct interaction. This theory is applied to specifically to the acquisition of a second language and foreign language, according to the Professor Michael Long in 1996, that he wrote in his paper entitled "The Role of Language Environment in Second Language Acquisition." Through the interaction hypothesis, Professor Long integrated and reconciled two hypotheses in second language acquisition. The first one is the input hypothesis, and then the second one is the output hypothesis. In input hypothesis states that a language learner only needs to be supplied with through the forms of reading the book in the form of SLA, in the form of second language, and then listening to the conversation, and then learning the grammatical rules and enhance or enrich their vocabulary. Meanwhile, on the other hand, the output hypothesis stress that the language learners need to practice and speak to retain and remember the language they learn. And then the interactions hypothesis combines with these two hypotheses, the input hypothesis and the output hypothesis, stating that interaction is not only for means for the learners to study the language, but also ways for learners to practice what they have learned. And then among the types of interactions conversations is probably the most emphasized in the interactions hypothesis, and this idea is supported by the discourse approach written by Professor Evelyn Hatch in 1978. And then the interaction hypothesis acknowledge that during the conversation there are certain situations where the participants doesn't understand the situation at that time, where learning becomes more effective. This theory, the theory refers to these occurrences as negotiations, a negotiation where the participant will attempt to understand and repair the misunderstanding during the interactions. Interaction hypothesis suggests interactions between a second language learner and native speaker so the learners can study the language in its most authentic settings. In this way, the learner not only learn about the language, but also the nuance and other nonverbal cues that go along with the words. And many universities in English-speaking countries have English programs and classes focusing on personal interactions for many foreign students who go abroad, just to learn of how to speak English. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you.